We're recording. So like I mentioned, I included the AI summary attached. Just let anybody know that any changes they want to make. Hi, Connor and Dual Hart. I don't know those people.
Sorry, it's Dulcie.
Dulcie, okay. Yeah, great. So Dulcie, Megan and Jade are on the call, and we just started recording and just going through our agenda here. Guess anybody has any agenda items they can share up. So Amanda Cummings has happened with the Thrifty Threads. She's modifying the flyer. Jade, did you see that?
No.
Okay, well she has a flyer she's working on for Thrifty Threads, and she'll be getting that done.
What do you think about using Mellotone gift cards as the reward?
I'm really reluctant to change what we've been publishing.
Do you know how many entries we have?
I don't think we have any yet. I mean, Kelsey said she'd enter. The lady that owns Attic Secondhand.
Okay.
Hi, Maria.
I just think with I don't know, I think with opening it up to all ages, which I love and I want to do, I think that it's going to be harder to judge in a first, second, third place bracket,
We'll see. But I'd rather just stick to what we published on our.
But also, if we don't have any entries, it wouldn't affect the entries. It wouldn't affect anything, right?
Same with cash. Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Jeff. Hi, guys. Sorry.
So I just hopped on during that conversation, so I didn't hear exactly what you were talking about. I think Jade was wanting to change the prize, possibly. Is that correct?
Yeah, from cash to gift cards at Mellotone. And I mean, we're all in agreement that we're going to open it up to all ages. And Amanda has already changed the website to reflect that. I need to tweak it a little bit. You remove the word student.
It was an idea thrown out by Lex, one of the managers at Mellotone, to give away a set, a $50 Mellotone gift card instead of a first, second, third place. Because if we open it, because we have opened it up to all ages, it would be hard to judge a first, second, third place.
Oh, I see. So there would be 3 winners.
Yeah.
I'm in favor of just adding gift cards if we want to,
So what's the prize right now?
First place is $100, second place is $50, and third place is $25.
I see.
Is that it, Chuck? Or is it?
I think so. But Maria, I didn't get to it yet, but
In cash, not.
we just got a $5,000 sponsorship from Matt Carter, the old chair of Earth Day.
Wow,
He works for Valvoline Global, and he was given a budget to distribute to organizations for Earth Day. So he called me up.
Well, that's amazing. Love to hear that.
We're already $64 away from our budget earnings, so we're doing good. So
Well, there you go.
We
So
can add more prizes.
Yeah, I I mean, I kind of see it both ways. I don't know how we're going to do that. And like, I mean, I kind of agree with Jade that, you know, if nobody signed up for it, it doesn't really, we're not going to make a big deal if we change the prize at this point. But, on the other hand, if we have, mad money, you know, it might be, I mean, it's like, obviously I want to support Mellotone, but I think it's probably good to, you know, we can support Mellotone and, do the cash prize.
Yeah, I think so. We don't have to decide this now, right now, I don't think.
I think we should decide it today though, so that we can get it published once.
Yeah, we need to get it published. I think we do need to make a
Well, I
decision.
would say cash and other prizes at this
What
point.
if we do like different brackets, so like grade school, high school, college, and up, and each of the first place winners get $100 cash, and then runners up get Mellotone gift cards or some sort of gift card.
4 brackets, grade school, high school, college, and other, I guess. And each would get 100.
Or some amount of cash prize.
That's fine with me.
And then we do gift cards from Mellotone or from anywhere.
I mean, if we want to increase it to be a first prize for each category, fine with me.
Well, I mean, do we think that we're going to get people, from that are, do we think we're going to get younger people?
I don't know.
Do people have to sign up beforehand?
No.
Or can
Yes.
No.
Well, we were asking people to register.
But I think they should be able to register at the event too.
And I guess that's that's okay too.
I can manage that.
And I did want to mention, Jade, that Dulcie said she'd help you manage this during the event.
Okay. I'll read off the notes that I had with Lex. From me and Lex met on Monday and threw around ideas. And
Okay, well, you're right, though. It's important that we resolve this, and I'll leave it up to you. I mean, you're going in the right direction. Just tell us how to change it in the next few days. Good.
yeah.
Were you gonna read what you have from your notes now?
Or whenever, I guess.
No,
You're just on this topic, so I figured.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So we said all ages. Lex suggested having like a little mini stage, like just in the grass behind or near wherever her booth is. But if we wanted to make it on the main stage, that would be good too. I was thinking like, like behind the edible booth, there's like that little strip. I thought that would be cool.
Well, the mic is going to be in the stage.
Right. What, usually we have, the different bands, and then we have that time for the awards and stuff. So I was planning to have that as part of the awards part.
Yeah,
but
1:30.
I don't know how much time you're going to need, Jade. So,
I don't know.
we should probably think about that.
Lex suggested 2 hours, but I feel like that's a little long. So it can.
Yeah.
How long do you have in the?
I thought it'd take 15 minutes. I mean, or half hour.
Let me hold on a minute. I don't have my notes in front of me. So actually, you might be solving one of my problems.
Could take up that last.
Yeah, that'd be fine, Maria. Yeah,
exactly.
We can take up an hour.
Right. So like right now, the way I have it set up, I have opening ceremony at 11:50, right? 12 o'clock is School of Rock. 12:55 is the climate change quiz, right? 1:15 is a band or one of them. And then 2:50 would be, or 2:10 is the awards. And so I've got basically 40 minutes for the awards, but you know, I can change that around, except for I really can't change around the two bands that I've already given them. I've already given actually the bands all their times. So
Okay, 40 minutes sounds good.
so we can do that in between, but we do also have to do the awards during that time.
Yeah.
Or we could do the awards after. We could do
The
the
environmental awards.
we could do the environmental awards after, you know, or we could either do the awards and then do the band, because that orchestra is going to be happy to go earlier if we can make them go earlier. So we could do that, and then we could do the fashion show.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You know, so let me, Jade, if you and I can just try to tighten that up, that would be great.
Yeah, if you just tell me what would work best for you, and we can make it work.
Okay.
Great.
Because then
That's
I don't
great.
have to get another band, and I would be very happy about not having to do that.
Yeah, I think that's a good
So-
idea. I'd like to
Yeah.
get
And I mean, I love the interactive part of that.
Yeah.
You know, I think that'll be fun. So
we'll have 4 classes: high school, grade school, college, and then
other.
Yeah, because we have a bunch of, Lex has been sending out, she sent out some information, like loose information, that there will be a fashion show to like the Mellotone staff, and they're all very interested
That's great.
and would love to join.
And we can
So
give them
that would be
$100 a piece.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll
that's
call it
exciting.
The Valvoline Global Thrifty Threads Fashion Show.
That's
That's hilarious.
They aren't going to come to the event. They're just making a donation.
Yahoo.
Fantastic. Moving along here, that I put the VXU radio statement in there. Just emphasizing the festival and the Green Career Fair. I also,
Oh, so did you talk to them? Because I didn't get a chance to even look at
I
the
sent them, and
message or
Lucy
anything.
May got in touch with me, and they can't come to the event or MC or anything with their new building and all, but
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I heard
he
on the
wants to
radio.
interview Green Cincinnati, or Green Umbrella, the city of Cincinnati, and the Greater Cincinnati environmental educators, and broadcast that interview the day of the event.
Oh, that's great.
So that's the greatest. So, and then I had the final poster that the visual group redid the banner copy, and I think it's much more readable. And like I said, VXU is going to interview the people with the Green Career Day. And as far as volunteers, Lauren, is hoping to get people to volunteer to man the recycling and the trash bins, to educate people on what goes in each one. I know it sounds stupid, but I think that a lot of people don't understand.
No, I mean, no, that's not stupid. I know that's a popular, thing to do at various large events. So, I mean, mitigating food waste and mitigating recycling has always been, what's hard is finding people who are willing to do that. I mean, not necessarily for a long period of time, but getting people to do like an hour shift around the trash can is, they'll go and then they'll kind
You
of
get to meet a lot of people.
Yeah. But I have that as a position. Are you guys ready for me to go into my volunteer information, or are we not there yet?
You can go ahead if you want.
Were you in the middle of something, Chuck? I don't want to interrupt you.
No, it's your turn. That's right. You're next in line.
So I have been in communication. I have people signing up. I've had a couple UC students. I've had the group Getty. They're coming Friday afternoon.
In the afternoon.
Or Friday morning. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Friday.
Yeah.
I have it on my calendar to order and pick up donuts that morning and bring them. And then we'll need coffee, which I think, Chuck, you normally.
Yeah, I can bring coffee.
And I know we have like a stock of coffee cups and stuff. I just don't know exactly where it is.
It's in the storage room, and we'll get that. That'll
Okay.
be fine.
And then I have another woman by the name of Nina, Chuck, who, you were on email with her, but she now has a group of like 10 or 11 that's coming on Saturday. And so I've been in communication with her. I do have people asking if are we getting kid-sized shirts for kids, like the sizes?
We are purchasing some small ones, yeah,
Okay, there have been requests for like children's shirts. So
as volunteers.
yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting the same amount that I got last year.
Okay,
And there are some, I don't have it right in front of me. I can give you that list.
it's okay. You know, I mean,
But we are getting some small, medium, and then large young adult is about the same as small adult. So
okay. I did have a question about face painting budget because I need to reach out to the individuals who help us face paint.
yes, same as last
Last
year. But the deal with face painters is $200, but we have more if you need it. But we need tables and chairs for face painting.
Okay.
So just tell me what you need, and maybe we'll just buy them, put them in the storage room.
Okay. I think last year we used like 3 or 4 tables and various chairs.
So maybe 4 6-foot tables, or
Yeah.
kinds that fold up in half, and
Yeah.
8 chairs.
Maybe like 12 chairs.
Okay, I'll get 4 tables and 12 chairs.
And then what else? There was something else. Oh, so currently the positions I have are of course helping vendors set up their sites in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Managing various exhibits during the day, which one would be the scavenger hunt. I know in the past we had kids games. I feel like every year I don't remember what the inventory was for kids games.
Well, we've got the sack race, but that's about the only game I know of that we have in storage.
Okay. I guess that was just something I was trying to ruminate on. And then the other thing was, I know last year, like I think the past couple of years we've had crafts. Last year, I think we had a Girl Scout troop that managed that and they made seed bombs. So I guess that was the other thing. I could reach out to more Girl Scout troops, but I didn't really know with our theme what a good craft would be.
I'll leave it up to you.
Fuck. All right.
My head's gonna explode.
Dad and daughter who came up with a craft last year.
Who was it?
There was like a random dad that reached out and asked if he could put together a craft.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah. And the year before that, we did seed bombs. And last year it was like paint your own water bottle.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jade.
I also know a couple of Girl Scout troops if you want me to reach out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Girl Scout troop is gonna have a booth right next to the face painting booth.
Yeah, that's how it's been. And I can even reach out to that gentleman, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And that's really it. And then if anyone has volunteer needs, like if you need volunteers for a certain position, please just email it to me and I'll put it on my list to populate with volunteers.
Yeah, we need to do the surveys.
Yeah.
Rotary has paid for a booth this year. I gave him a free booth last year for doing the surveys, but they did a really good job of it. Maybe they'll do it again.
Okay. And then I still want to, on my to-do list, is to reach out to the Center of Community Engagement at UC. So that I need to do that.
Great. Then Maria, you're next.
Okay, so thank you, Jade, for saving my you-know-what, because I was going to report. I'm still working on that last band. Yeah, so I'm going to do a little bit of work on what the whole schedule of events is going to be, and I'll get that out to you, Jay, just to look at, and then because I really want to start getting some information out, for on the website and all of that as well for that. If we don't have WVXU to be the MC, what are we going to do about that?
Well, that brings up a good point. Dulcie might help us out with that. She wants to get voted in as secretary today.
Woohoo!
If you don't speak up, Dulcie, you know how it is when you. When
All
you're not-
right. So would you want me to do like hour by hour? Hey, up next we have blah 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 at the main stage. Please make your way over to you or whoever.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, and I can help you out or whatever. I'm just, we usually have, this professional, the WVXU folks. So I didn't know if we wanted to, if there was anything else we wanted to do.
It's really just announcing the environmental award winners and who won the poster contest and the fashion show is going to happen probably on its own.
Yeah, I would think that Jade will be taking care of that. Jade
and the mayor wants to read a proclamation.
And then it's just introducing the bands, which, I'm going to get all that information about the bands and everything like that too. So,
and when you have time, promote people to take the climate quiz.
Yes,
We'll hold up a big QR code banner poster.
I like that. I like that. And then
Yeah.
we will have also the trivia. And then I'll remind people during the trivia to
yes,
take the climate change quiz.
yes. Yeah, so that's really what I have. I'm also working with off of the music, unless anybody has anything else with the music or entertainment. I'm working with Waterworks. We're going to do a site visit over there on the 17th, just to make sure everything's cool with that. And then thanks for putting on the agenda about picking up the traffic cones and the radios. And I can pick those up on
Thursday or
Thursday or
Wednesday.
Friday,
Well, yeah, Friday. You can pick them up Friday. They just need to
because
go out on
they have to be set up on Saturday.
Saturday at early
And
morning.
those, right, and those traffic cones are going to be for all along the place for the
Electric cars, there's 52 spaces and 48 cones. And then do you want some cones to block off where the musicians can park?
that would be great, but I also have, like, I've got some that I use for work. I've got 7 cones, so of my own personal
Is that enough?
cones.
Or do you want me to rent more?
It wouldn't be bad to have a few more. I mean, if you want to,
Well, I'll get another dozen.
I would say get 60 and that would be great. And then, so is it any time at the tool bank on Thursday or Friday? Are they,
We'll
whenever
just
they're
set it.
open?
We'll have to coordinate that one or the other. I'll have to get back. I'll let you know
Okay, that
what
sounds
their
good.
hours are and if we have to have an
Yeah.
appointment.
Okay,
I'll get
Okay.
60 cones.
okay, that sounds great. Thank you.
Okay.
And that's all I have.
Well, thanks. So, I make a motion that we elect, Dulcie O'Connor as secretary. Do I have a second?
Hey,
I'll second.
All those in favor?
yeah,
Aye.
We have a quorum. Well, congratulations, Dulcie. You're part of the fun bunch.
Yeah.
Welcome. Congratulations.
Do you have anything, you want to add, Dulcie?
I do have a question to you guys about the speaker system for the MC. Do we have somebody that we're renting from or using the site?
We're-
I'm having trouble hearing you.
Oh, Sorry. How about now? Better?
She
Somewhat.
was just asking, what's the PA system like?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so I work on that, Dulcie. We work with Cincinnati Music Accelerator, and we have a whole sound system for the bands and everything. So it's a nice professional sound system. So not a problem. You know, unless you have something specific that you have a question for, I can send you the information about exactly what we're going to have if you want.
Oh, no. I was just making sure that we did have something. So.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's not a bullhorn.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah. So we have that, and I will send you. I've had a super busy day, so I didn't have a chance to even look at these notes. And now I see down here, Dulcie is interested in being the MC. Okay, great. Sorry. But I'll send you information about each of the bands and things like that as well, so that you're not flying blind. Okay.
Yeah, we'll help you put a script together.
All right. That would be great. Do we want to also mention any of the partners that are coming or sponsoring?
Yeah, you'll mention our lead sponsors, the same ones that I'll formalize April 10th when I publish the back of the t-shirt art. And I'll let you know what to say about them.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Well, great.
Am I gonna do the land proclamation again, or what?
What was that again, Jade?
I've done like a land proclamation the last couple of years.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I forgot all about that, but I have it on the budget. You just go to the indigenous site that I'll give you and you create your own.
Yeah, I have one. I have the one that we've been using. Do you still want me to do that, or
Yes.
Okay, I can do it.
Thank you very much for remembering that, Jade.
And then Lauren, our crew from last year who helped us pack or clean up, they're mostly in again, I think. So we have some. I'll tell them to sign up through the website too. But
Okay, is Brooke one of them?
no, she was like a face painter. She was. I don't think she's gonna be interested.
Okay, well that's a okay.
I apologize. She might be. You should reach out to her, but but it was like me and Josie and Cade. I don't know with you. And then also Dewey's agreed to donate 4 17-inch pizzas.
Thank you, Dewey's. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
they give them recognition. Get a logo from them.
So I'll pick that up at 4:30 on the
Okay.
Great.
Thank you for managing.
Great. Or you could just order an Uber to pick it up. You don't have to.
No, I have to pick it. Okay, I can. Or I
Well,
can
that whatever be easier. You're managing stuff at the event when we can get a car to deliver it.
Yeah, Jade, that might be during the time of the fashion
I
show.
can get someone else to pick it up then, but I can't get it delivered. But I can get one of my friends to go pick it up.
Well, we would just call a driver to pick it up, an Uber or a Lyft.
Well, one of my Josie's gonna come anyways at 5, so she can
Okay, yeah, that's all fine. Good.
Yeah. She would do it for free too.
Thank you, Josie.
Okay,
right.
well, moving on to treasurer. As I mentioned, we just got a $5,000 sponsorship from Valvoline Global. Matt Carter, the former chair of Earth Day, now works for Valvoline Global, and they gave him a budget to disperse to nonprofits for Earth Day. So he gave me a call, and I sent him all of our technical information. So that's fantastic. We're already $64 towards our goal. We're only need $64 more dollars to make our goal. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah.
So also I need to just tell Jen that Blue Ash needs all the food truck stuff, and Indigenous Chef can't come, so we're giving them a refund. And then Pat, that's you. Anything up on fund development?
Well, we are working with various sponsors for the career day, and I have not really gotten a good understanding about who are coming and who are not coming. I've been writing these letters.
Well, we got about 6 tables signed up so far,
Okay,
and you can
Okay,
see that
good.
on our Google Drive.
okay,
The registrations, we use blue to highlight the ones that are in the career fair.
yeah. I tried to call Kroger and then P&G.
Well, Nick
and-
with Nick Snow with with Kroger just signed up for a space,
Oh, he did. Okay, I sent him a note just today.
but he may want to just be part of the career fair in the
Okay.
park, you know, because
Okay.
we're kind of
Okay.
juggling 2 things.
Okay, if you guys know anybody at Procter and Gamble, I picked up a couple of people from their website, their sustainability website, but I don't know if they would. They did not have any phone numbers, and the contacts I had who were doing research with me, somehow they are not answering.
Well, I'll go back to my emails and find out who was it that invited us to their Earth Day at their Winton
Well,
Woods
I did
Technical.
that. It was Judy Tabor and Sarah Zurson or something like that.
They didn't respond.
Yeah, no, I sent them a letter today.
Okay.
Okay, because I was having difficulty trying to get who to call there. And I went to their corporate sustainability officer, but I just did not have their phone numbers, except these are good contacts to start with. So we will get somebody from the Procter and Gamble, and we'll get somebody from Kroger. I think, and I did talk with people at Cincinnati State, and then someone will be there. And of course, UC will get somebody from UC and Miami. So we'll have a few.
Well, and I also told like Ralph Rugerman
Yeah.
that he couldn't attend. If he wants to give us a statement, we're going to be publishing these things digitally on our website.
Okay.
They're just going to live there forever. So, you know,
Yeah,
So-
he should get he had this little, what do we call it, tiny forest and all that sort of stuff he did with UC. I'm not
But-
sure if he is involved with the UC people or not.
Cincinnati State, and he's trying
Yeah.
to get students there.
So I'm still working on that. So we'll see how it goes. Now, the people with a Cincinnati, city of Cincinnati, are they campaigning for tables?
They're going to have a table as well
Yeah,
as
they
a
are, but are they
space in
campaigning-
the park.
Yeah, are they campaigning somebody else to come with them or not?
I haven't talked to
Okay, I
Howard
think-
or Thanapat, or you know, it's so, but they're going to be interviewed by WVXU, and
Right,
the
right, I
interview
saw
is
that.
going to broadcast the day of the event.
Okay,
So the broadcast will help get students there.
right. And also, I'm not sure if Orsanko, if they are actually asking someone to come on their own or not.
You'll have to check with them, but he did say, you know, he's going to be interviewed by Lucy May and
Right.
Howard Miller and Thanapat.
Right.
The 3 people that I suggested that Lucy May interview.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good. Well, I'm going to call Nick and then see if he would ask his educators and various.
Yeah, all those people that were at the museum center.
I know. I wrote them letters, but very few have responded. But I need to follow that up.
Good, thanks, Pat.
Sure.
Next up, Megan, do you have anything you want to report on? Our logistics manager?
Yeah, as of this week, all the spaces on the map have been consolidated, and then we have a few more registrations that came in today. So I'll be adding them onto the map this weekend.
And that leaves us about 8 spots that I hope we can fill to fill the park out.
Yep.
And do you have anything else, Jade? Is Jean on the line?
No, Jean had to work again today, but she blocked off the next 2 weeks, so she'll be next week. But she said that we'll be on the announcements tomorrow, and then we submitted a request to be on the video announcements for the next 2 weeks.
We'll work on the script and get that to Lindsay Gibb, our social media, and then, well, you're sort of rewriting the web page for me. So have you ever edited a MailChimp web page?
No.
Well, we'll work on that together and get that as soon as you define exactly what we're doing, or I kind of know what we're doing.
Could you like send me the directions so I could work on it like during school or something? Because my after school time is pretty booked.
All you have to do is just, we can have a Google Meet anytime it's convenient. I can tell you how to do it.
You couldn't type it out so that I could work on it during various free times. I could, I mean, I don't know what next week looks like for me.
Well, we'll work on it together. I'll do it the best I can, and then I'll give it to you to comment on.
Okay.
We'll get it done.
Uh-huh. And
So,
the stuff that Jean was talking about is just our like school announcements. I don't think that, does that need to be posted on the Instagram or anything?
oh, I just thought I'd like to hear how she describes it, so that we can use that same verbiage, or that's all. Just
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
good. So the big thing that we need to do in old business is to select our environmental award candidates. For teachers, we've got Melissa Riggs, Missy Myris, and Jim Schenk. Does anybody have anybody else to add?
No, not really.
Well, I guess tentatively, I might just award it to both of them. Moving on, businesses, organizations. I
Wait a minute,
nominated
you've got 3. You've got 3 though.
Jim Schenk. He's already been awarded the award.
So you're saying just,
The 2 that were submitted, Missy and Melissa.
oh, I see.
Then the businesses, we've got the WVXU. I nominated them for their mass timber building, which is unbelievable, the environmental statement. And Lynn nominated Sleepy Bee and Enright Village. Once again, that's Jim Schenk's organization, and it's already won once before.
Okay.
So I guess really it's between WVXU and Sleepy Bee. And I don't have much information about Sleepy Bee. All Lynn said was that she's a B corporation. Now, a B corporation is an business organization that values employees and the environment, above profit.
Well, this is Lauren. I will say with Sleepy Bee, part of their proceeds and their portions of their work, like their income, go to saving bees.
That's true.
I think they also prioritize purchasing from local farmers and keeping their sourcing local.
Those are all good points, Lauren.
Now, is Sleepy Bee a restaurant also?
Yes.
Okay. I was I thought I was confusing between. Okay.
I mean, it's such a good restaurant that you didn't know they did all the other good things.
No, I did not know that.
Okay.
I've been there many times, but
Yeah. Good food.
okay.
I mean, I think they're both really good. I mean, I think that if we, I guess WVXU to me seems like a really great one, or Cincinnati Public Radio seems like a really good one to highlight right now, just because they are opening their building at the same time. They've been, a big sponsor of ours and things like that. So I think that that would be good. I mean, but I also think Sleepy Bee would be great too. So.
Well, and I feel like in that same vein with Maria, I mean, public radio is under attack, right?
Exactly.
And freedom of speech is already like becoming
under attack too.
So, I mean, I think highlighting a media source that is objective and transparent and fair is, the time is
So
nigh. I mean,
Right.
I guess-
I agree. I think that's a great time. And I mean, I don't think Sleepy Bee is going anywhere. We could always put them in our back pocket till next year.
Yes. Okay. So
Yeah.
we'll word
we
it to
can't say the same for
WVXU.
public radio.
Yeah.
So I had nominated government employee, Greg Landsman, our white knight today. We didn't have any other nominations, so
Okay.
unless somebody had somebody else. And then for volunteers, I had nominated Maria, and we also had Carla Foster nominated, for her exceptional commitment to environmental stewardship and community revitalization in the Roselawn neighborhood. She's the Executive Vice President, Beautification Chair of the Community Council. She organizes regular cleanup events. She works with Keep Cincinnati Beautiful, I think, and so she was nominated by Annie Ruth Napier.
I say let's go for her.
That's good with me. And then students, we didn't have any student nominations.
I have a couple off the top of my head. I mean, Audrey Simon we did last year. Sophie Crum. She works closely with Audrey and all of her clubs and stuff.
Well, I'll leave it up to you, Jade.
Should we do Sophie since we did Audrey last year?
That'd be great. Yeah. All right. Send me her information and a write-up about it so we can publish it.
Word.
Great. So what's the next on the agenda here? Okay, that's done. Then I have a word. I've attached the word file. Then we have the Memorial Day Parade. No takers yet. And I need to print these date stickers and put them on the signs, make some event parking signs, get those banners to Summit Park, and pick up the bag monster from Linda Fritz. And I guess that's contact Go Zero I already have. And then also I needed for new business. I went ahead and paid $250 to Green Umbrella for a membership. In the past, it's been free, but they're under real stress because of their funding cuts, and so I hope that was all right with everybody. And we might consider donating some more funds to Green Umbrella if we have anything left over from the event.
Chuck, what kind of threat are they under?
They're losing about 14% of their funding.
Due to,
Trump's initiatives.
oh, okay. I mean, I don't know where their funding usually comes from. So that's grants or something that are under attack? Is that what's happening?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So a motion to, for the $250 for Green Umbrella. A second,
Second, I'll second that.
and all in favor?
Aye.
That is membership fee, is it not? That is,
Hi.
What, Pat?
Hey guys.
sorry, is that a membership fee or that's
Yes,
just a
it can be free, and it has been free for us in the past,
okay, okay.
but it's their recommended membership fee for
Right, right.
nonprofits under 50,000 or 100,000 or something. So
Okay.
our next meeting will be next Thursday at April 10th, same virtual meeting, and then we'll meet in person April 17th down at Mellotone. There's also an April 15th team meeting with Blue Ash that I'll send out information in
Okay,
beforehand. So that's all I got.
okay. That's all
Any-
good news.
Anything else?
I'm just wondering, I see Connor Weekly on here and I don't know who that is.
That's a good point. I don't know either.
Hi, Connor.
Hi guys, sorry to wait. I just didn't want to interrupt because you guys were going through your meeting agenda.
That's
I
okay.
had actually gotten this link forwarded to me from someone in our event planning committee at work. I work at Stantec out in Blue Ash. We're an environmental consulting and engineering company. And I was jumping on the call today to see if there was a chance to ask a few questions on how we could get involved. Seems like there's a lot of opportunities for volunteering for the events that you guys have going on. And then maybe not this year just because our bureaucratic system works a little slow, but we could do some sponsorship for years to come.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming.
That'd be amazing.
Connor, I'm thinking about maybe you could sponsor a table and be at our career fair.
Yeah, I was going to ask if there were any opportunities to have a
Yeah.
table or anything like that.
Yeah,
at the
you
upcoming
just-
events.
Go to our website up under registrations and it's $20 to have a table.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then in terms of volunteering for the activities, are there multiple events going on, or is it this again? This information was forwarded to me from one of the people in our company. So there's an event going on at Summit Park in Blue Ash, and I didn't know if that was where this is primarily happening, or if there's an additional event going on that you guys need volunteering for.
No, we're the event in Summit Park, and we're also taking over a ballroom in Mad Tree's tap room in Summit Park for the Green Career Fair.
Okay.
So we're the only game that day in the
Perfect.
park. And you just get your names to Lauren Campbell, and if they want to volunteer, she'll
Put them to work.
put them to work.
Perfect. I didn't know if they needed any training beforehand, if they needed to attend some sort of meeting like this, or if it was just kind of send you a list of people and then you can find places to put them for the day of.
Yeah, yeah, Connor, if you want to email me, are you on this email? I guess you're not on the email thread for the Google Meet.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't know if I should put some information out there so you guys can contact me if that's easiest.
Yeah, if you want to, you can have my email. It's
It's just volunteer at CincinnatiEarthDay.org.
there you go. There's that one too. That comes to me too.
Okay, perfect.
Right?
Connor,
Thanks, Chuck.
Connor, I got a question.
Yes.
Since you are in this business of environmental consulting, are there some local companies we could invite to the career fair who could talk about environmental jobs?
Actually, we could attend the career fair. We have a lot of restoration services within our own company for Stantec.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of like stream restorations and bank shore up projects locally, and in some of the more southern states here.
Yeah.
We've got kind of like a broad spectrum of disciplines in the office. So like there are quite a few different, people we could have attend to talk through different things.
Yeah.
You're just educating students and interns about possible internships or
Why?
Yeah, no, that's definitely an opportunity too. Like if that's something that, is part of the event, we can educate on like potential opportunities at Stantec too.
Right.
well, you'll do that at your table at the career fair.
Okay, perfect.
But if you wanted to have a space in the park itself to talk to the general public and promote your services, that's been done as well. Civil Engineering Consultants has had booths at the festival before.
Okay.
Well,
I'll go
thanks.
ahead and, oh, so sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Connor.
I was just going to put my contact information in the meeting chat just so that you guys can reach out to me after this, just in case I didn't get any correct contact information. Or if there's any additional things that I can help out with.
Yeah, please do. And you can email me at info@cincinnatieearthday.org.
And you said info at Cincinnati?
info@cincinnatieearthday.org, and Lawrence is volunteer. So that's Connor Weekly at
Just at
Stantec,
Stantec. Yeah, real easy. They make the emails.
SPANTEC.com. Would you like to be invited to the next meeting as well, Connor?
I was going to ask, that wasn't necessarily my original intention with joining, but I'd love to help out going forward if that's open. I didn't know how
Yes,
we
yeah,
kind of
we're-
sign up to be part of this.
No, that's, if you'd like to get invited, we invite you. It's a short but important list.
Yeah, no, that would be great. That email that I had put in the chat too would be perfect to get the invites at.
Yeah, I'll do that.
What was that email again? Connor.weekly?
Yeah, connor.weekly@stantec.com. And I went ahead and pinned it in the Google Meet chat as well.
Okay.
Well, fantastic. So it was a very productive meeting. So anything else, everybody?
Yeah. One question. I was looking through my notes from the last time, and one of the people we wanted to invite was TQL.
I didn't invite them. I don't know anybody
No,
there.
not this, for the career fair.
Yeah. Well,
So, do we know anything about it? Connor, do you know anything about that?
Total Quality Logistics.
Yeah.
I mean, I know of Total Quality Logistics, but I don't necessarily know anybody out there that.
What I wanted to find out that who could I talk or who could I send an invitation to? Do they have a website?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll look it up.
Well, thanks
Okay.
for heading that up, Pat. We'll
Yeah,
start
thank you,
to
guys.
crank on that some more.
Yes, thank you,
I
guys.
really want to get 20 or 30 tables.
I know, that's our goal. And that's why I'm going to needle Nick Callahan to see how he is coming along. Because he has got already a set of people he deals with all the time on this thing. So I think he's our best bet to fill the tables. Okay, will do.
Okie dokie. Well, thank you all very much. I'll post this recording and have Google Gemini do a summary, and I'll send that out. Thank
Okay.
you all very much. Have a nice evening.
Yeah, take
All
care.
right,
guys.
thanks a lot.
All right.
Bye
Bye-bye.
now.
Thank you guys.